All right, so it's Wednesday afternoon here on Parliament Hill, and of course it's been quite the week for me. I went to National Liberal Caucus for the first time this morning. That was interesting, promising, I gotta say. So generally, so far, I'm pretty happy with these people. Now, I'm on my way to question period at the moment. I'll be just taking off in 2 seconds. And I want to talk about this issue of floor crossing and accountability, because it's a big one. And in my press conference yesterday, I said, you know what, I'm happy to run in a by-election here in Halton. If the Prime Minister calls one also in Vancouver, Kingsway, and in Mississauga for Mr. Khan, I'm happy to do it. But I'm going to go, he didn't take me up on that offer, by the way, so I'm going to go further today. I'm just going to QP. In QP, I'm going to say this, you know what, if you will call a by-election in Halton today, I will lay my seat on the line today. No questions. That's it. I'm happy to do it. But he's got to call that by-election, because I'm not going to surrender my seat, have the riding go 6 months with no representation, maybe into a general election. It's 8 months or so that people in Halton have no representation. That's ridiculous. But if the guy calls a by-election today, I'm in. Absolutely, without a question. Let's see how he responds to that. Bruce, you're going to tape that question later, and we'll play it here on MPTV. I've got to get back to the riding, but we'll play that this afternoon. Now, in the meantime, Stephane Dion. We had a chance to go and chat with him for a few minutes this morning, doing a little bit of a one-on-one interview, asking some of the questions that I think you wanted asked. So here is that brief interview now that we taped a few hours ago in Stephane Dion's office. Here it is. Mr. Dion, I'd like to ask you the question that people in the media are asking. Why have you accepted me into your caucus?
Because you are strong on fiscal discipline, strong on social progress, and strong on environmental sustainability. These are my 3 pillars. I want Canada to be the country where these 3 pillars, economic growth, social justice, environmental sustainability, are the best reconciled that you may find on this planet. It's a very ambitious goal. I need all the talents and skills, and take you, Garth, to offer yours.
Now, do you have any concerns about my background?
Oh, no, because we spoke very frankly about that. You have been accused to not be able to respect the secrecy, the confidentiality of the caucus, to not be able to work as a team, to not respect the focus of the party, to consider that you may say what you want when you want. And you told me it wasn't the case. You are able to speak out within the caucus, but outside the caucus you are very able to work in solidarity in order to help your riding and help your country at the same time, and that you had a difficulty with Mr. Harper, very autocratic style, and I believe you.
Is there room in the Liberal Party and the Liberal caucus for a full discussion on issues?
You will see that it's the case. I'm a very collegial leader. At the same time, I'm very focused. I want a team spirit, hard-working members, able to speak out, to explain their views, respecting the other views, and at the end, when we come with an agreement, able to say, I will work with the others, and I will make my points next time again when I don't have my point completely fully understood by the others. I think it's the best way. I am like this. I have strong ideas, but I'm a team player.
Last question. Do you expect an election soon?
It's possible. Mr. Harper's Conservative Party is so at odds with the House of Commons, with the mainstream Canadians. They are very frustrated to not be able to come with their right-wing agenda as they would like to. So they may put us in an election in order for them to try after that to win, and to win big time, and then to be the big dismantler of the federal government. Is their agenda. But with you, with all the team, we will be there to offer a much more generous and ambitious option for Canadians.
And one final question. Has this job as leader of the opposition, has it been what you thought it would be? Harder, easier?
No, it's what I thought it would be. It's something that I like for a while. After I would like to govern instead of to be a critic. But at the same, we have 2 things to do, and Garth, I know you will be a great help for that. We need to put this government accountable for what this government is doing, and we need to prepare a very strong and good Liberal platform for Canadians. So to criticize, but to offer at the same time, to propose, and to come when time will come with a very good platform, very good program, a very good team for Canadians.
All right. Thank you. Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Honourable Member for Halton. Order. The Honourable Member for Halton now has the floor.
Well, thank you, Speaker. I had no idea they cared. Well, Speaker, my question is to the Prime Minister. Will the Prime Minister support my request of yesterday to work immediately to have a by-election in my riding of Halton at the same time as by-elections in Vancouver, Kingsway, and Mississauga, Streetsville, so we 3 members can be accountable?
To be careful not to waste any time in question period. The Honourable, the Government House Leader has the floor with all his voice.
He's been in that pocket for 24 hours, and he's already got a standing ovation for the concept of him resigning. I will assure the member for Halton, if he wishes to see a by-election in Halton, it's fully within his control. He can resign today. I'm sure we will comply.
Order. The member for Halton has the floor to ask a supplementary question. The Honourable Member for Halton. Order.
Wait for it. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to try again. If the Prime Minister will call a by-election today so the people of Halton will not be without their Member of Parliament for a few weeks, then I will lay my seat on the line today. Will he do that? Yes or no? And will he tell the member for Mississauga Streetsville to get with the program?
Government House Leader. Order. The Honourable, the Government House Leader.
I continue to be impressed but not surprised by the enthusiasm for the Liberal Party for resignation of the member for Halton. But, I think his 15 minutes of fame are over. If he wishes to have a by-election, that's 100% in his control. The question is not why he changed his mind and how he explains his change in position. We need to know the answer to that. I don't know why he's asking us why we changed our mind. He's the one who's changed his position on these issues.